All right, people, gig life once again. Friday versus Monday. What's more profitable? I'm not leaving the house until like 2 o'clock. So my first task is at 2:30. We'll see how this goes. Monday versus Friday. Friday's up. Here we go. And I'm headed out to Bellevue on the east side to put up 13 items. Shelves, some lights, not needing to be wired plug-in lights, curtain rods, etc. And here we are. Shiny condo land. This place is massive. More condos. Mailbox Central. Right there. Nice. Took some pictures of some of the stuff I did. There's a couple light fixtures with cords on them that plug in. These shelves are time consuming and difficult. These are some floating shelves I put up, and that's level right there. Look at that. Another few of these shelves went in the bathroom. Another one of these in another closet. Put up a curtain rod there. There were some other things. Late night, and that was a 5-hour job. I booked five hours, $60 an hour. So that's like $300. I made more money today in less time than I did yesterday. So yesterday I uploaded the video about gig working in the heat, and today, yeah man, I didn't even start work until 2:30 in the afternoon. Starting to think about, is it getting slow? What's up with this? And turns out it was a very profitable day with one task. So I ain't complaining. Getting home late though, but that's how it's like. That's what it's like in gig life, man. Just never know. Just never know what's gonna come as a task request in that app. Just coming around this corner, I mean, look at that. Mount Rainier in the background. Are you kidding me? Elliott Bay? Doing a task out here in the Magnolia neighborhood. Gonna put in some GFCI outlets for a dude selling his place. Check out these views, man. Wow, there's a view right there. Did 3 of these for this guy. His mom's going into assisted living. He's selling her house, that kind of thing. So 3 GFCI outlets installed. Anywhere in a kitchen or in a bathroom where there's water, you have to have one of these. That's code. So you can't sell the place without one. So put these up, and $75 an hour, 1 hour. Right, look at that. Magnolia. See the stadiums and everything. So leaving Magnolia, headed across the to the east side to put up a ceiling fan. This is smart fan. Mounted the ceiling fan, had to reinforce the base there so that it would hold the weight. And this thing had 2 antennas. So one antenna ran the remote, and then the other antenna connected to Wi-Fi, so you could run Alexa and stuff like that through your ceiling fan, which is pretty cool. But it did take some finagling to get the antenna has to stick out a little bit, so it picks up the signal from beyond that steel shroud there. So Monday versus Friday, we had Monday come in 2.5 hours altogether, 204.38 for Monday. Friday was 339.25, the clear winner. More hours, but again, I don't have to drive back and forth. It was one job, so that was great. And yes, sometimes I get these nice long break times in between jobs. in between tasks. I have an hour to kill. Instead of record shopping, there's no record stores in Kirkland. I'm on Lake Washington, and my task is like up there in the corner, right? So I'm gonna check out this park, man, right here in the water. Center. Very cool. I wonder if they have a rooftop. That'd be cool. I'd like a house with a little rooftop, outdoor living thing. That'd be sweet. I'm okay with what I got though. I ain't gonna complain.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alright, all done here. Really nice guy, great family. And just put in a GFC outlet, which was a little more complicated than most because it had like a junction box with a bunch of stuff going on. But it was fine. It's fine. Tested everything, made sure it works properly, and it's all good. So. This was a challenging task because it was hot and I went up and down those stairs numerous times. This guy was moving, wanted me to take a bunch of stuff to the thrift store. I used Vinny the van in this one to take stuff to the thrift store and to the garbage dump. There's Lake Union. This was the most unusual place for an apartment. Huge apartment, by the way. So I get out in Vinny the van, and this was the line at the thrift store for donations to the Goodwill in Seattle. It took a little while. Get everything out of the van. The van was packed. I didn't get pictures of that, but there you go. And now I'm at the big, fancy, new transfer station here in Seattle. Wow. This is where Seattle takes its trash. It smells like garbage. It's very fancy. Multi-billion-dollar, multi-billions, I would imagine. I don't know. Whatever it took to build this, it was expensive, but here it is. Here, look, you can almost see inside that. Get the white balance to work. Oh, yeah. Garbage land. Recycling and garbage. Yep. It also has a place where you can learn all about garbage. Community viewing room. Yep. Brilliant. Garbage. Green, go pay for the garbage. It's cool. There's a Goodwill donation site right here at the dump. You give it to Goodwill, and they take your TVs too. Cool. So I didn't have the heart to throw this like new child's IKEA bed into the landfill. So here I am. It's, I went backwards, so you should go through recycling first. You come in, recycling is right there on the corner. Easy peasy. And then you get back in line, go to the dump. It's pretty easy. You just pull up in there, and like you saw, there's the guys that herd the cars around and invoice the customer, and I'm on my way. It took a long time. There was a big line, so that took about a half hour, depending on how busy it is, right? Oh, I know what the weekend looks like here. Dang. The thrift store wouldn't take this bed, and it looks new. It's an IKEA bed. They said it would fall apart too easy, and they don't do mattresses because of COVID, apparently. But clothes are fine, which is weird. But anyway, my wife sells a lot of stuff on OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace, and so, yeah, she sold the bed. So this task was $100 is what it paid, about $10 in fuel costs. The dump and the thrift store weren't very far away, and my wife sold this bed for $30, so $120 profit. And then something really cool happened on the way to my next task. Fancy. Here I am at my next task, last task of the day. I got these for free. This was awesome. This was just sitting on the side of the road, and it's record shelves, man. Look at that. It's white. It's like our red one, just like our red one. IKEA record shelves, 12 by 12. But this was awesome. I'm like, I got to get this. And then this woman walks by. She sees me because I didn't have any straps. I'm trying to figure out how to get this thing up here. I put it up here. I mean, I was seriously thinking about screwing it to the top of the van just to get it home. And this woman walks by and goes, hey, I have some straps if you want them. Ratchet straps. She goes, they've been in my car forever and I'm not using them. Do you want them? Like, what an incredible blessing, stroke of luck, fortunate event to happen. Because without, I was just gonna go take it, bracket it down. I even drilled a hole right up here, and I was just gonna take it to the hardware store and buy some tie straps. But this woman was like, "Hey, these are free. You want them?" Yes, thank you so much. Oh my God, it was so sweet that she did that. Huge blessing. Wow, the kindness of strangers. Now I can get my record shelves. All right, made it home now. My wife and I got the record shelves in the basement. Bottom. Whoops. So it's got to come up. Anyway, these are our shelves we were using before for some of our basement records besides the ones behind me. But yeah, this will be a way better way to catalog our records. But as you can see, it's kind of a mess down here. This is a light fixture a customer just gave me after I replaced her light fixtures. This came out of like 100-year-old house. I had to buy special light bulbs for it so they would fit, but I thought it was cool. Our new basement light fixture. Some other tasks I did in July. I delivered these shelves. Got Vicky the van all ready to go. Putting my ladder on top there with some bungee cords. This is the puppy. This is the furniture store. Just loaded it right in here, easy peasy. It's a $500 some odd shelf, so yeah. And woman bought these shelves, and I may get some repeat business out of that from the store. And there it is. Hey, look at that. As they need people to deliver products that other people buy, right? Which I thought was pretty cool. Also put this TV up with a pass-through box, so that took a couple hours, 2 hours I billed for that. This painting over the stairwell using my little giant, contortable ladder to hang that painting up. I don't even want to know how much that thing costs. I also had to clean up a little bit because there was a little bit of paint transfer from trying to position it on the wall, and I cleaned that up with a rag, and it came right off, so thank God for that. But yeah, this is what I made in the month of July, and I haven't made that kind of money in a very long time. All right, over a decade, I imagine. $5,000 in a month isn't what it used to be, right, anymore. But still, I count my blessings. I'm very blessed and grateful to have this job in the Seattle area. This is an expensive place to live. It's funny, my wife and I she was just reading this article that it costs somewhere between $5,000 and $5,500 a month to live moderately comfortable in the Seattle area, right? To just afford an apartment, you know, cost of living here is crazy. So, but, you know, I'm grateful. My wife and I bought this house a long time ago. Our house payment's only like $950, so it's comparable to rent around here. You know, our cost of living is pretty good, considering myself halfway retired, kind of, right? Although last week I was trending, which is weird, on the Taskrabbit app, so I became like the #1 tasker in a couple of different tasks, like mounting and electrical or something like that. So I was getting just a mountain of task requests and I just got really busy, and my stress level was peaking. So it's part of my lifestyle today, is not being so stressed out, not working myself into, you know, health complications, because people talk about drinking and smoking and all these things that, yeah, you should not do those things so much, and that's not good for you. But stress, man, it's just a part of our culture. And if anything is punk about me, countercultural, pushing back on some of that, is try not to be so stressed out, you know? And I'm going to model that myself, walk the walk, by not, you know, I'm not working today until like 2 o'clock again. So I've got 2 tasks. I might be out until 7, 8 o'clock at night, but this is a much more comfortable lifestyle for me personally, as a guy who's been self-employed for most of my life. But thanks for watching. I'll stop rambling on. If you enjoy these kind of videos, like the video, subscribe. I'd love to hear your comments below. Peace. Later. Bye. There it is. Look at that. It's spectacular. Mount Rainier. A little bit hazy out there. There's I-5. That's Virginia Mason or Harbor View, one of those hospitals. Very cool. Vicky the van. Getting it done. Parking underground. Scary.